Hi guys, welcome to Friday 14th of February 2025. And the analysis for today is this. So let's start with euro dollar, and what we've got is an uptrend. We had the market hold this low, continuing higher, breaking these structures, and now we've got the upside as the idea for the euro dollar. So what are we waiting for on today? Well, if we go down to the lower time frame, we can see we've had these swings higher. There's an obvious kind of trend happening at the moment. So what are we looking for? We're going to look for the next possible entry. We have a low that's developed down here, and now we're going higher. We have the news today, some retail sales on the dollar. So let's have a look at what we can see. We obviously want a better price, so we want the market to come down, give us a better price, and then continue on its upward direction, upward momentum. And where can we possibly look to see that? It will be in this sort of area. And down here at the cheaper price, we have a low that was created here yesterday, and the idea would be here. And obviously, we want to see a nice, clear reversal sign. So if the market moves lower just before the news, with the news, we'll look to get in on that continuation buy, and ultimately to reach this high over here. That's the next high, or just before, and that will give us a trade something like this, depending on where you're going to get in and where you spot the reversal on the lower time frame. So it could be 15-minute, 5-minute. It all depends on how the price action evolves. And the news is at New York time, New York session, and about an hour after the news, perhaps we should have a bit more clarity on what's going on. No rush to enter right on the news. Let's go to the next analysis. So this one is for pound yen, and what do we see on pound yen? If we look on the daily, so we've got now here a point of reversal. We have this big momentum move to the upside. We are just coming up to this supply area, and now we're looking for a possible reversal of this area, where you can see we left these big let's just clean this up a little bit, big gaps below. So the market ran high with no retracements. There's a little retracement here, and now we are possibly ranging. We've broken the low here, so this low, and now we are holding this kind of you could call it, some people call it support resistance. I mean, it doesn't matter what you call it. The point is that we have the market ranging and not wanting to move higher. So this could be a sign that we could be heading lower. And how do we want to see that? Well, we want to get the best price possible. So maybe we got one more hit, one more go at the high. And if that happens, then looking for a move lower, which is a counter trend move, a retracement move. So this is a lower probability, but still possibly into this area. But the first point of reference would of course be this low. That will be the first obvious low, and then we can look to maybe go a little bit further. So if you look on the lower time frame, this will be a lower time frame kind of entry. We have this gap in the market that we want to retrace to. We're going to get a nice expensive price up here, and then look for a reversal. So again, need a confirmation of a reversal. We have a yen news, which is going to happen kind of over the weekend. So this is kind of, we need to watch out for that. If we get in, if it happens during today in New York, then it be kind of an in and out situation, because we may end up basically gapping over the weekend when you have this kind of news happening right on Friday, Monday. So watch out for that. And then finally, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Why are we looking at Bitcoin? Well, let's have a look here. We were looking at the momentum to the downside, looking to hit these lows, which we did. So that we hit the low, we we went into the low before making a retracement. So now this is no longer valid. And now what we see is that the market has hit these lows and we are what looks to be going higher. If you want, you can kind of look at this kind of trend line. We hit these lows, created this low, and now we have a kind of anchor here to the downside. And what we're looking for is the continuation to the upside. Let's just, where's our tool here? Yeah. Okay, so the idea would be something like this. And why are we looking at that? Well, if we look on the daily, we can see this big wick left behind. The market retraced into these wicks. These wicks act as a kind of support resistance type of idea. We had a reaction of this wick. You can see the market did not continue moving down. This wick indicates bullishness. So we had this big bullish candle, created this low, and now it looks like we are going higher. You can see yesterday left a wick to the downside. So the first obvious point of call would be this high here. And then if we look on the lower time frame, what we want to see is a nice retracement, a nice cheaper price, and then some kind of price action to confirm to the upside. If you're adventurous, I know Bitcoin moves quickly, 15-minute, you may see a reversal, or if not, 1 hour, we want to see nice big bullish candles, and eventually breaking this sort of line if you're working with trend lines. But either way, I want to see a nice push to the upside and then moving into this level up here. At the moment, it looks like a big kind of range and it's very slow momentum down. We can see a very quick move up, a very slow momentum down, indicating that we have a bit of upside potential to go here, but we're kind of in a range, so be aware of that. And that also fits in the bullish Bitcoin, which is priced in dollars, fits in with the bearishness of the dollar. So if you have a look at the dollar, you can see we have bearishness on the dollar, creating lower highs and lower lows right now. Okay, so that's the analysis for today. Friday, watch out. It is Friday and what you're doing over the weekend, and if you're placing any trades to run over the weekend. Okay, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.